What's going on, guys? Nate the Great coming at you. Hope you're having an incredible day. Just wanted to come on here, do sort of like a little bit of a motivational clip to add to the vlog section. But today's topic that I want to talk about is the importance of number one, if somebody is there to stay, or two, and what I mean by stay is if they're there to add value, right? And then, or two, right on this side, is somebody they're just there to leave, meaning just to take, right? So I want to talk about the importance of giving value, right? Giving time, maybe it's giving money compared to taking, asking all the time, right? Now the difference between these two, and I've learned over the years because I didn't always used to be a giver. I will be honest, I used to always ask like, oh man, how do I do this? How do I do that? How do I do that? I mean, I wasn't bad. I don't want to act like I was a criminal for the system, but there was times where mainly I just didn't know how to give. You feel me? And I feel like I was in a position, and I know a lot of you guys are today, where you're just like, man, maybe I don't tithe enough. Maybe I just don't give enough time to my family. Maybe I just don't give enough, back in general, right? So what I'm trying to say is, what I want you guys to think about right now is, are you a giver or are you a taker? So some characteristics of a giver is they're going to be giving time to other people, right? They're going to be giving, whether it's finances to others to help people out, they're going to be doing the good deeds that typically a taker wouldn't necessarily do, right? So a taker is more than likely going to be, hey, bro, yo, you got like 20 bucks I can borrow? All right, yo, man, you mind if I take your car for a day? You feel me? Like that's what a taker's gonna do, right? Because they're always looking out for themselves. They're not looking out for the other person. Okay, I'm not saying that they're never gonna look out for the other person, but typically that's the attributes of a taker. So it's like when you get the mentality of, okay, I'm gonna give, right? For example, like let's say you're in a drive-through, right? You're cruising through a McDonald's drive-through. I like Chick-fil-A, you feel me? So whenever I'm in a Chick-fil-A drive-through, I might be like, yo, you know what? I'm feeling good today. Let me pay for the order. So when they're like, all right, your total is gonna be $7.67, I'll be like, okay, perfect. I tell you what. And here's the thing, right? It does not matter what they order behind you. If they order 60 bucks, they order 60 bucks. If they if they order 60 cents, they order 60 cents. You feel me? You're going to pay for it, right? So this is some actionable steps. Pay for it, right? Ma'am, if you'd be ever so kind, I would also like to pay for the car behind me. Oh, no, I don't know them whatsoever. I just want to do a good deed because it is in my nature of who I am as a human being. I love to give back. That's who, if they ask, of course, you don't got to act all scientific. Nah, I want to pick up for them, right? Chances are they'll just be like, all right, give me your card back. Like this, they're just there to be there. You feel me? So it's like, they're going to take the card. Oh man, that's so kind. If they're kind hearted, they'll compliment, man, oh my gosh, I think, man, people should be doing this more often. Oh, thank you so much. Boom. Literally the car pulls up. Hey, you're taken care of. And they might get offended at first because they'll be like, I'm taking care. What do you mean I'm taking? Oh, the car in front took care of it. And then they're going to be thinking, wait, do I know that person? No, I don't know that person. And guess what? They're going to want to do the same exact thing, right? Even if they don't want to do the same exact thing right there at that moment, in their mind psychologically, just by you giving to that person, and it doesn't even have, like, if you really want to make it known, and if you want that person to really see you, do it in the grocery store, right? Do it, do it in a place where somebody see, right? But if you don't care, and if you don't want to, obviously be seen, then do it through a drive-through. Test it out, right? And then that person's gonna have in their brain, whoa, I literally want to sort of reciprocate what they just did. I'm gonna do it for the lot. Just think, guys, and it happens. It literally happens. Just think if you gave to the person behind you in that vehicle and they did the same exact thing, and then they did the same exact thing, and you see what I mean? So it's an ongoing process. I'm not saying everybody's gonna do it, of course, but what I'm saying is when you get in the habit of doing things like this, even giving time, giving back and giving into our babies, giving into, and empowering our youth, they're the ones that need it the most, right? So Again, are you a giver or are you a taker? If you're a taker and you're asking all the time, and again, it's not always bad to ask, but if you're just doing it constantly and dragging people down and dragging them down, it's gonna be tough to get somewhere. I'm telling you right now. Especially, if you want to be super successful, you gotta give. It's just a law of the universe. It's so, and I'm not trying to go, too deep or spiritual with you guys, but and I've learned this over the past year. Giving, again, it is the law of the universe. You reap what you sow. What you give is gonna come back. But if you're giving just to get, you gotta twist it, right? Like if you're like, oh man, I'm gonna get $5, 'cause I'm about to see $50 back. You got it twisted, right? I'm not saying you ain't gonna see, like you're never gonna see anything back, but I will tell you, like, it's gonna be a lot longer until you see something back, because you're always thinking of yourself, and that's you being selfish, right? We all have a selfish gene in us. I understand that, but you need to look at what can I truly give and not expect back. Because when you give, you shouldn't expect anything back, right? Because if you're expecting something back, that's when your mentality gets a little bit ego-ish. And again, that's where your ego can come into play and your selfish spirit. So anyways, guys, I just wanted to come on here. I did not expect to make this super duper long. I hope that this can add some value to your life. Again, are you a giver? Are you a taker, right? If it doesn't matter if you're a taker, guess what? Do what I just said in terms of the actionable steps. Trust me, it's gonna work. Hope this helps, guys, and we'll talk soon. Nate the Great out.